Many people say, I'm just stressed, and they try to push through it. But there's a point where stress stops being normal and starts becoming a mental health problem. Yes, stress is part of life. In fact, if you watch one of my videos where I talked about what mental health really means, how you can cope with stress, I said it there that stress is part of life. Deadlines, responsibilities, financial pressure, family demands, and even career expectations. In small amounts, stress can even help you. It helps you stay alert, helps you stay focused, get things done. But the question is, when does it stop being helpful? A simple way to know is to ask yourself 3 questions. Is stress changing how I think? Is it changing how I feel? And is stress changing how I behave? But before we go on into that, let me ask you something. Have you been looking for real, practical, and non-judgmental ways to take care of your mental health? You are in the right place. I am Dr. Adeoye. I'm a medical doctor and a consultant psychiatrist, your favorite mental health coach. And here, I teach you how you can calm down so that you don't break down. If you are just seeing this video for the first time, hit the subscribe button so that you get notified when I release subsequent videos. And there are similar videos I've uploaded on this YouTube channel that will help you stay mentally stable for the rest of the year. Now, let's break it down. Stress doesn't just stay in your body, it enters your mind. You may notice constant worrying when even nothing is urgent, overthinking small situations, replaying conversations again and again. You may also struggle to concentrate, struggle to remember things, struggle to stay mentally alert and clear. Things that used to feel simple might now feel overwhelming. When stress begins to distort your thinking, your mind is under more pressure than it can handle. Number 2, when stress begins to change how you feel. Sometimes the first warning sign is emotional. You may feel more irritable, easily frustrated, constantly on edge, or anxious, discouraged, emotionally drained. Some people even say, I just feel numb, like I'm going through life, but not really in it. That matters because when stress changes your emotional baseline, your mind is losing balance. When stress begins to change how you behave is a third one. This is one of the clearest signs. You may notice changes in your sleep. Some people sleep too much or don't have enough sleep. Changes in your appetite. Some people do what they commonly call stress eat. That is when they are going to stress is when they even add a lot of weight or they find it difficult to eat. Some withdraw from people. Some lose interest in things they used to enjoy. In fact, work or school may start to suffer. And sometimes people begin to rely on unhealthy coping habits such as emotional eating, avoidance, alcohol to cope with the stress. When stress begins to affect how you be daily, your mind is struggling to cope. A simple way to understand it is this. Stress becomes a mental health problem when it starts interfering with your ability to function, relate, or take care of yourself. Now, this part is important. Experiencing stress does not mean you are weak. It means you are human. But ignoring prolonged stress, that's where the problem begins. Because it can gradually develop into anxiety, depression, burnout, or other mental health problems. The earlier you notice the signs, the easier it is to take control. Watch my video on anxiety, depression, and burnout for more clarity on how to take care of your mental health. What can you do? Start simple. Improve your sleep. Set realistic expectations. Take breaks. Talk to someone you trust. Also, practice healthy coping strategies. Using alcohol, smoking are not good ways to cope with stress. If you've watched my video on how to cope with stress, I spoke extensively on how you can cope with stress and some things to avoid. Learn to set boundaries. Seek professional help when needed. Taking your mental health seriously is not weakness, it is self-awareness. one of the most powerful things you can do is to pay attention to yourself. Pause and ask, is stress changing how I think? Is it changing how I feel? Is stress changing how I behave? If the answer is yes, don't ignore it. Seeking help is not failure, it is wisdom. Before you go, what signs tell you that stress is becoming too much or that you experienced previously? Please share in the comment section. And if this helped you, share with someone who needs it. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is where we talk about mental health with clarity, without any form of judgment. Don't also forget to calm down so that you don't break.